Jesus said, I am he who supplies all your needs. And you said, I know tomorrow. Jesus said, take my hand. Won't you please let me in? And you said, I will, but tomorrow, ooh, tomorrow, I'll give my life tomorrow. I thought about today, but okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. Can I get mine in real quick? Good morning. Y'all doing too doggone much on this YouTube. Listen, listen. Y'all doing too much. Y'all been out here cutting up. All right. Y'all been out here just splitting trees, cutting the rug, um, uh, what all of that stuff, whatever it means that says cut up, that's what y'all been doing. Whatever it means that said we doing too much, that's what y'all been doing. Y'all been doing too much. Let me first start by saying thank you to everybody that has been watching my lives. I do appreciate you guys. I I do. I do. I don't take it for granted. Now on yesterday, y'all was like, oh, okay, she talking about our kin folks. So we coming through. I appreciate y'all yesterday. Y'all came through. Y'all came through. I got more than 100 views yesterday. So thank you. Thank you. Shout out to the beef sector. All right. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Y'all love me. Y'all don't like me. Y'all kind of like me. Y'all be like, she just a commercial on this motherfucker. She ain't nobody that we, just gotta have around this piece. But she is one of them commercials that you don't mind sitting through. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate some of y'all time. I appreciate y'all coming through, getting y'all chuckled in on yesterday. I had a good time chuckling with y'all. No motherfucking problem. I had a good time. I really, really did. I'm gonna have a good time right now too, because listen, I was over here at Nest. See, Nest got to get some stronger clouds. Nest got to get some clouds for big folks. Because yesterday I kept trying to move around a little bit, or I would just heat a little bit. Then I kept falling down out the goddamn cloud. I was like, damn, these damn clouds, what? I know I lost a little weight. Why do I keep falling down? So Ness got to do something about that. She wanted to get some stronger clouds because I kept falling down. I couldn't help myself. You know, I was trying to hang in there, and I was like, "Whoops, I done slipped again." And yeah, but I really, really enjoyed myself. I'm gonna talk about some of the shit she was over there talking about because I was like, "What, child? Wait a minute." That's why I said I am getting my video in early because ain't no telling what type of stuff getting ready to jump off with y'all today. Ain't no telling what's getting ready to jump off in this beef sector, Mo 3 sector, with the beef sector. Y'all doing it. Y'all doing it, okay? And I'm right here for it. And I'm going to report every video. I'm getting ready to report and say what I got to say on it, because I don't want to come up there and then, detour the commentary and nothing like that. I just said, shit, I'll come over here to my own shit and talk about it. And yesterday, Ness had enough information going on up in that motherfucker. We gonna talk about it today, but let me first start by saying Thank you and shout out to everybody that has been watching my lives. I appreciate you. Shout out to all of you who thumbs me up and share me out. Y'all already know I pray for my YouTube family. But those of you that thumbs me up and share me out, guess what I do? I say a special prayer just for you. I ask God to work it out in your favor, as long as it's not against me. All right. That's what I do. So shout out to y'all. Just know you're not taken for granted over here. Okay. We're a small little channel. We come over here, we talk about what's on our mind. And today what's on our mind is what's been going on. Y'all, we gonna be messy for a little while, okay? I just want my people to know we getting ready to be messy for a little while. We getting ready to chuckle it up a little bit, okay? We gonna chuckle it up a couple of days. We gonna get back to, our normal little just come through this motherfucker and just say a few things. But right now we get ready. We finna be messy for a couple of weeks, okay? Is that okay? Don't y'all leave me. Don't y'all go and unsubscribe, okay? Because I just have to let the people. Hey, Dreamy, good morning. Good morning. How are you, darling? But we gonna be messy for a little while. We gonna be out here in these streets. We gonna cut up a little bit, okay? Now, occasionally, some people gonna get mad. They gonna find out, did that bitch over there talking about me? That bitch said what? Okay, I'm getting ready to go in on this big fat bitch. So when they come in on me and go in on me, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm going back in on that ass. I sure am. Y'all already know how y'all know how we do over here. That's all right. So I just want y'all to know. I want all of y'all to be prepared. I don't want y'all to be saying, now wait a minute. I thought we changed our lives and we all of that shit. But y'all know how we do over here. Whatever the fuck come up, did that just happen? And now we off to the races, okay? But we gonna get on up in here and do us a little bit. Good morning, 3000. Good morning, baby. Good morning, and thanks for my roses this morning. That puts a real big smile on my face. Okay. Good morning. I will, and you enjoy your day as well. Good morning, Grandma Love. What's up, baby? Grandma Love, these folks been out here cutting up, girl. We gonna get into it. Y'all didn't come through and tell me that these folks was out here cutting up like this right here, right here, right here, right here. Okay. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to my old subbies. What's up? Y'all already know y'all the motherfucking best. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Shout out to my new subbies. What's up? I am your host, Jess Krista. My pleasure, my promise is I promise to entertain you. Okay. And if for some reason you find you are not being entertained, I'm going to ask that you just tap me on my shoulder, whichever one you choose. We'll add some lighter fluid to that thing and fire it up. Okay. That's what we'll do just for you. Now let's get into it. Cause y'all know we a little long winded over here. And then y'all will be somewhere talking about, are you still talking about thank you for watching my damn videos? And it's a half an hour later. Just Chris, if you'll get your shit together, you better. Okay. So I'm gonna make sure I don't do that. All right. Y'all listen. I was over there at Ness place yesterday, right? Yeah. Come on in and like the video, okay? Hit that like button, hey, hit that like button, hey, hey, hey. Yeah, come on in. Hit thumbs us up a little bit. But listen, y'all. So last night, Mr. Curry, he had an appointment. So, I turned him a loose early so he can get up and stuff. He's like, what you finna do, babe? What you finna do? I was like, oh, I'll probably just relax, go online a little bit and all of that stuff. Oh, y'all, listen. Yeah, I got some bad news too that, my first ex, not Corey, but my first ex found out his dad passed away. So, yeah, we're going to make a little short trip to New York real quick for his funeral. So I probably won't be here Monday. I'm not sure if I'm going to come through on Tuesday because we going and we doing a turnaround. Okay. We not going to stay long. I mean, we not getting ready to, do all the fancy stuff. We gonna do a turnaround. So between Sunday and Monday, I'll be in New York um, for his dad's funeral. So keep me in prayer. Um, yeah, we're gonna be over there in Long Island. So did he say Long? He did say Long Island, right? Okay. But me and my niece and we gonna get together and we gonna drive through. So praying for him. And especially I told him, I was like, oh man, I didn't been here before. And the crazy part is, y'all, I had blocked him. And I didn't realize I had blocked him on my phone. He had been trying to reach me, you know. And I told him, I said, I didn't realize that the new number you was calling me from was I didn't realize that was your new number. He still got the old number. And I just thought it was somebody calling on my phone. And then I told him, I said, because I called the number back and I asked who it was, and it didn't sound like you. Okay. It didn't sound like a woman that had picked up or nothing like that. It sounded like a gentleman. And I just said, oh, I'm sorry, I got the wrong number. And whoever answered that phone didn't correct me and say, hell no, Krista, what's up? This is, So anyway, I had blocked that number. I don't know about y'all, but it be too much going on these telephones now. They be sending you all kind of text messages talking about you got tolls, you got this, you got that going on, you got packages being delivered, you got shit waiting for you downstairs in your hallway and you didn't see it, and it be all types of shit talking about go to the nearest grocery store. We got $150 worth of meat just waiting on you just pull up at the counter and give them your name. They're gonna give you a whole box of chicken and shit. It's all kind of stuff going on that ain't true. So I just be blocking that shit. Fuck y'all. Stop teasing me. Okay. I'm not getting ready to jump in my goddamn car and go to the grocery store talking about where my package of meat. Because I got the text message right here. They said, give you my name. And that's it. And show and scan my damn phone. And y'all gonna give me a whole box of something from the meat department. So I'm cool. I'm good. I just get the blocking shit. Block. Okay, get the fuck on. They told me my car insurance was going to expire and I don't even have a car. So I understand. Hey, that's some bullshit. Not your car insurance going to expire. You probably said, well, let that motherfucker expire. They shouldn't have been charging me no damn way. They called and told me I was late with my. Yeah, they be doing too goddamn much. So fuck them. And shit, I get to blocking shit. Get the fuck off my goddamn phone. Go find some damn body else to bother. Not me. All right. But anyway, back to Nest Live on yesterday. So I went over to Nest Live and I was just sitting there listening to her and, sweeping up, cleaning up the kitchen, rinsing my dishes and shit out, washing my dishes out and putting them away. And I got her playing in the background. I dropped down, hey, Ness, and blah, blah, blah. A couple of people see me. Hey, Krista, where you been? You all right? You this, that, and the other thing. I was like, okay, now I know the motherfuckers that's not subscribed, or I know the motherfuckers that YouTube did not share me out to. It's one or the other. Because I have been back here for but I was like, oh yeah, I've been here. I'm good, But anyway, so I'm sitting over there listening to Ness and everything and all of that stuff. Then I got a phone call. That's when Mr. Curry called. So I talked to him for a little while and all of that stuff and said our googly googlies and what we gonna do when we do this, when we do that. Y'all, I'm thinking about when he come here because, listen, I don't know if I'm ready to have sex. I don't know. But I was thinking yesterday because he was talking about something. I said, I think I am gonna let him put my titty in his mouth, though. I think I'm gonna let him do that. All right. I think I'm ready for that part. All right. Yeah, because he told me it's a way that he liked to play with the nipple with the tip of his tongue. And I was like, ooh, that sounds interesting. I ain't never had that shit done before. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking about that, but I was like, wait a minute, Chris, ain't that's gonna lead to something else? Now, you know, when motherfuckers get to play with your goddamn titties, girl, you know, you get to feeling some kind of way. Hey, Sky, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, grandma love, but I don't know if I'm ready to, get the dick up in me. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Oh, excuse me, y'all. That's how we talk over here. We very straightforward. We, we don't, yeah, we don't, this channel is not for children. If I didn't tell y'all that, in case y'all over here, and y'all might be up getting the kids ready. Talking about, oh God, just Krista's on. Is she talking about titties and dicks and said, oh Jesus, turn her down. I thought I could have her on while I was, making breakfast, but no, turn me off until the kids is out the way. It's lead to right. It's gonna lead to something. You know what I'm saying? Because my titties is very, 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 very sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Especially to somebody that I like. Touching and fooling around with them. They better not stare at them too goddamn hard. Okay, that part. So I was thinking, I don't know if I'm ready, but anyway, I don't know how we got on that subject. I'm gonna let that go. But so I talked to him for a little while and everything, and then I went back to Nest. So when I get back over there at Nest, she got a whole panel full of people because before I left, she was just up there talking and explaining, about how she gonna be doing some stuff going forward and different things and where to find her at and all of this and all of that and all of that good stuff. So when I come back, she got a panel. I was like, oh, okay, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Okay. Oh, I finally seen the auto guy that you guys was talking about. I seen that young man. He was up there yesterday. Shaquem, that's my baby. Shaquem was up there. Of course, Ness. Who else was up there with her? She had a couple of folks that was up there with her. So they was talking. They was into a real good conversation. Y'all, Queen Sanity dropped down in that motherfucker. And she was like, oh, give me the link. And they told her, come on, give her the link. And so she got the link and she went up there. So apparently she had been over there at Shakim's with Lemon and a few other people or something. So they played a clip from Shakim's where I guess her and Lemon got into it or whatever. Well, Lemon went off on her. Apparently, Lemon had offered to suck her big toe. I was like, the nigga said he was going to suck your big toe. What the fuck? Yeah, Lemon offered to suck her big toe, and then he proceeded to call her all kind of names and tell her she ain't no video vixen and all of this other stuff. He ended up showing out. And so they was like, well, why you ain't go back off? Because, you'll go off on the motherfucker. Because y'all know she done went off on me a couple of times. But apparently she was like, oh, it was something that I needed. So I don't know. I thought that she told me she wasn't into him like that. That's what she told me, which I knew different. But she told me, because, when I came over there, she stopped participating over there on his channel. She was like, fuck you, motherfucker. And different ones that told me, they was like, bitch, that's costing your fat ass. Krista, you should have kept your fat ass from over there because that fat bitch was over there liking Lemon. And then you brought your big old fat ass over there. And then you and Lemon started doing whatever the fuck y'all was doing. And then some shit went left. And then she left. That's your fault. And I'm like, wait a minute, she told me that there wasn't nothing between them and this, that, and the other thing. Apparently it was. And so she said she enjoyed him telling her off and cussing her out and all of this great stuff. Y'all, then I heard Lady Snoop. Lady Snoop, where you at? Lady Snoop, where you at? Now listen, I can't say the other party's name. But they said Lady Snoop, honey, had been dropped down in somebody's DM, honey. They read the messages. Okay. They read the messages. Lady Snoop then dropped down in somebody's DM talking some strong shit. Okay. Lady Snoop was over there trying to get somebody's attention. Y'all know the gentleman that has been here on my panel a couple of times. The one I used to call him my friend. I don't say his name because I don't want nobody getting back, and I don't want that jet black, nasty, stinking, scaly skin, goddamn black tar baby ass damn doorbell trick talking about. And he said, leave him. I hear y'all your mouth. He don't want nothing to do with you. He not associated with you. I don't need that bitch, having no type of fit. You know what I don't understand about this tar baby bitch? This bitch tried to say that I'm nothing to her. I mean nothing to her, and all of this other great stuff. But yet she tells Pizarro, I don't want to come on your panel if she's going to be there. I don't even want to be one of your moderators if she's going to be one of your moderators. Bitch, you can't compare to me. Me and you is two different people. I turn motherfuckers on, bitch. You turn motherfuckers off. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you come on here and do. You turn a motherfucker off. Okay? I turn motherfuckers on. So stop saying that me and you is like we in the same goddamn category. We're not in the same goddamn category. We just live in the same motherfucking state. And even though we live in the same goddamn state, you live one way and I live a whole nother goddamn way. Again, people cannot compare us. There's no motherfucking comparison. So I wish you would take your tar baby ass on and get the fuck on about your goddamn way. Bitch, I don't acknowledge you. Bitch, I don't say nothing to you. If you happen to be up on Pizarro's link or something and I'm up there, bitch, please don't think that I'm getting ready to talk to you. I will ignore your ass as if you was not sitting there. Please just know that. But out of respect for Pizarro's panel and all of that great stuff, and I don't want to put her in no type of position. Hell, if I see you up there, I stay the fuck up out the way. I stay the fuck up out the way. Especially since your jet black, ugly ass think that you can motherfucking compare to my pretty ass. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck on and go sit down some goddamn where, and then every time you look around, you trying to throw that other motherfucker up in my goddamn face. Bitch, you can't throw no nigga up in my motherfucking face. I know what went down between me and any damn body else. I don't worry about that. That shit is of the goddamn past. Okay? It's called moving forward. Something you obviously don't know how to motherfucking do, bitch. You better get your jet black ugly ass on out my goddamn way. Y'all, I done been real nice to these motherfuckers. Every time I come on this motherfucker and just try to just smile, be cool, be calm, and all of that, these motherfuckers start running the goddamn muck and they start thinking that, oh yeah, we can get over on this bitch. This bitch ain't gonna do nothing but just sit there and just smile and grin. This bitch. So sometimes, y'all, I have to come back out here and let motherfuckers know where I'm coming. There go my baby. Good morning, Shakim. Good morning. Good morning. So every night, and thank you for being a member. Thank you. And so every now and then I have to come back on this motherfucker and let motherfuckers know, remind them that I'm not no punk bitch. Okay. I try to come on this motherfucker and just be smooth, cool, and just be a smooth operator on this piece. But these motherfuckers will start thinking that you some type of pussy. They start thinking that they can walk all over you and stick their dicks all up in you and do all kind of things and no lube and no condoms, no just raw dog your ass. Okay? No. That's not what we getting ready to do. You gonna take me out to motherfucking eat or something, motherfucker. You not getting my goddamn pussy that goddamn easy. It don't go down like that. So sometimes I have to, remind these motherfuckers because they really start running around here acting as if they doing the goddamn thing. Like I won't say nothing back to their motherfucking ass. Like I'm scared of them. The fuck? No. My mama and daddy is gone. Okay? They gone. Ain't nobody here on earth that I fear to that degree. So just a little reminder. But yeah, so Lady Snoop, y'all, been in folks' DMs, okay? And then they got to talking about how she, what type of chick she is and stuff like that. And that's when I said, wait a minute, that's the because at first I thought the lemon had dropped in in this thing. And I said, oh, he sounded a lot like Lemon for some reason, but I don't know. But he dropped down, and so he got to explaining the difference. Yeah, cause see, listen. Okay. Now I like Lady Snoop. Sometimes Lady Snoop like me, sometimes she don't. So, and over here we just say shit just as it is, okay? But when he got to explaining, shut up. When he got to explaining the difference in the people and the parts and where folks is and all of this stuff, I said, you know what? Now that shit right there makes sense. Cause see, I got some family and stuff. I don't kind of put it out there, But I got some family and shit too in Cali. And I got some people on here that I follow that's in Cali. And I see how they carry their motherfucking selves. And I see how they talk. I see how they conduct business. I see their whole giddy up and giddy down. Okay. So I ain't no motherfucking fool. And plus, I'll be 55. I'm not 5 plus 5, So I know how to put some numbers together and get what the fuck I need to say if a motherfucker is telling a lie or telling the goddamn truth. So I'm looking at her and I'm thinking about her lifestyle. I'm looking at how she conduct herself here online and all of this shit. But I'm saying to my goddamn self, now ain't you the same motherfucker that was telling me don't fuck with that motherfucker and that they about this and that they about that? How is it that you over there in that motherfucker's DM? What happened? What happened? And then I learned the difference too in how she get down because they was saying too, they was like, well, she take this shit real serious. She really do this shit as if it's one of them damn dating apps. No, that's the other reason. Because a lot of people, when I was on here, with the whole hip, big hip lemon things and all of that, and over here with the other fella and stuff like that. I'm just on here having a good time. And I noticed I kept trying to explain to people, I'm just having a good time. I'm just having a good time. And I notice people with, no, motherfucker, they say they gonna do this and they disrespecting you and they, people was all into it. And now I see why. Because this is how serious that this bitch really takes it. I mean, did I call her a bitch? I'm sorry. This is how serious Lady Snoop really takes this shit. So the whole time you looking at what happened between me and this person, and you was trying to think, now how the fuck do I get to that guy motherfucker's goddamn DM? And is we gonna be able to share some shit like he shared with Krista? How did they get to this motherfucking point? So I was laughing to myself. I was like, hi, diggity dog. Okay. I said, no wonder she thought she could tell me so much and offer me so much advice because she had it figured out. You know how somebody see you talking to somebody or they see you in a situation, they say, see, I know how I can do this. She ain't doing that shit right. I was like, oh, wait till I run into Lady Snoop's ass out here on these motherfuckers shit. Snoop, I'm looking for you. I got some questions, okay? I hope to see you sometime today. Okay, I got a couple of questions. I ain't gonna say what the questions is. I'm a surprise you. Okay, but I got some questions. Okay, I'm sitting here thinking she always got it. Okay, or like, what's happening? And then my thing is, I want to offer her listen. If you go online and get you a nigga, and you really serious about being with the man, okay? And Grandma, thank you as well for being a member. Thank you. And you're gonna go online and get the man, okay? There is apps. I joined one. That's how I met Mr. Curry. Okay. There is apps out here where you can really get and do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So I got some other questions and shit. Always gotta get a man online. Yeah. See, this shit is kind of new to me, but I guess this is really what, and I see that this is why people took it so serious what I was doing and they couldn't, because at first I couldn't understand what they say, Krista. It's like dreaming, okay? Why go on the app and I can face someone else's? Oh, well, I could take someone else's. See, or I can like somebody. Right. Okay. That's what I'm just like, wait a minute. Now they was on here taking me into counseling. They was telling me, nah, bitch, you shouldn't have nobody talk to you this way and say this and that. And I'm just like, hold up. First of all, it's for entertainment purposes. And if y'all really, really think that if I was to meet these people and that this type of shit would go on, I got you motherfuckers fooled like a motherfucker, okay? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. And then I be having to remember a lot of the people was not here back when Corey and I was online together. You know that's okay, right. Right, right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Back so a lot of people remember how me and Corey used to get down on this motherfucker, okay? Make you think they don't like right, but they actually like, okay, oh, read behind the scenes. That's what I'm saying. And even when I was thinking about the Queen Sanity and the shit that she was saying, far as lemon and shit, and I'm just thinking to myself, well, damn, y'all took me into counseling behind the brick wall, behind the brick buildings. Y'all got to talking to me. Don't be letting nobody talk to you that way. And the way that motherfucker, that big hip motherfucker was going off on her, the only thing I can think about is, damn, a nigga with big spatula goddamn hips talking like that to me, I would have went the fuck off. I thought, and the way that bitch goes the fuck off, I'm like, God damn, come on, girlfriend. And then Ness had to even tell her, well, no, I'm not gonna listen no more because I thought maybe you was gonna come back at him. At this point, I feel like I could be, just triggering. So I don't want to hear him just keep going off on you and you not talking back. Ness had to shut the shit down. She's just like, Shakim, that's okay. I'm good, baby. Just you go and we gonna turn that off. Cause I thought she was gonna say something back to him. And she was like, no, I just I needed that. I'm like, you needed that? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck did you need? Okay. Yeah. So that went on yesterday. I really enjoyed that. They talked about a little bit of, Dragons was on there. Dragon, she was still talking about what she was going through and how she had to let motherfuckers know. And they told her, bitch, if you got your own house, we need you to turn the camera on. We want to see the chair you wear. We want to see your clothes in the closet. What she say? We want to see your food in your refrigerator. She said a whole bunch of shit that they wanted to see. And she said, not I. You won't see through my motherfucking house. Whatever the fuck I tell you is going on with me, that's what the fuck is going on with me. You either believe it or you don't. And I don't give a fuck if you don't believe it. I said, that's what I'm talking about, Dragons. You ain't got to prove a motherfucking thing to these nowhere motherfuckers. Because even if you prove it and you turn your goddamn light on, and you decide to do it, that blind one-eyed motherfucker over there with them big hips, that crazy looking motherfucker, he can't see any goddamn way. He gonna have to wait for it to come back to him. Okay, he can't see, so don't even worry about him. He gonna say it ain't. And then the ones that's reporting back to him, them goddamn slave trade motherfuckers that he got up underneath him, them damn ass lickers, the ones that they use their goddamn tongue to clean in between his goddamn ass cheeks over there with them big damn hips and shit. They gonna tell him it ain't what you see. It did. She did have her own house. That's not her chair. Them not her clothes. Them clothes too big or too small for her. They gonna switch that shit up on you, okay? They gonna switch that goddamn shit up on you. I promise you. All right. Now I don't know if that purple hat motherfucker from the Fat Albert show, if he gonna be up there with his whining ass goddamn voice. But them other motherfuckers, they gonna switch that shit the fuck up on you. They gonna say that is not your shit. that's an Airbnb, that's somebody that they know then stayed there before, or they gonna say that that's one of your friends' house. They gonna switch that shit up. So shout out to you, dragons, for standing your motherfucking ground and saying, motherfuckers, I told you I got my own shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all got to say about me or don't say about me. Fuck off and fuck you. I shout out to you, dragons. I enjoyed you on yesterday. Okay, over there at Nest Place. And again, Dragon reiterated, motherfucker, you didn't get rid of me, bitch. I left. Okay. Now I didn't get to see they said that you was over also over at ZX. I gotta go over there and check that out because they said you and ZX, y'all was doing a 1, 2, 3 pow on that motherfucker. They said ZX did his big one yesterday. So I gotta go over there, and see that because I didn't see that video, because every now and then, now I know me and ZX, we didn't had our back and forth and shit like that. That shit is of the past when it comes to me. I don't care about that shit. But I will go over there and listen to him and when he over there talking his shit. And a lot of people said he was over there talking his shit when it came to that motherfucker, So I do want to go over there and see the Dragons part and see what was, said, get me a little chuckle in. I'll probably turn y'all on, when I go in there and make me a cup of tea this morning. Okay. But yeah, that's what the fuck was going on. I really, really enjoyed myself over there at Nest on yesterday. Y'all, it's 35 minutes. I done told y'all I'm trying not to keep y'all for a long time. Them damn hour-long damn videos and all of that shit. I'm trying to cut that shit out. I'm trying to get myself back into a half an hour or less. It don't take that goddamn long, Krista, to say nothing. It don't take that damn long. So I'm trying to get myself up out of that. That's why I'll be talking kind of fast, trying to make sure I get it all out here. And because y'all know now, see, it then went to 37. And then before you know it, it'll be 45. And then before you know it, it's at an hour. That's too goddamn long to be holding people up, okay? And it's early in the motherfucking morning. Who the fuck is up listening to your ass ramble off at the goddamn in the morning like that, Krista? So I'm going to get ready to get up off this motherfucker. But yeah, that's what went on. I'm getting ready to get out here in these goddamn streets and see what else I done missed. Y'all have a good day. I pray that, everything work in your favor on today. All right. Long as it's not against me. All right. I hope if you got some shit against me, I hope that shit backfire and hit you in the back of your goddamn head. Okay. That part. Because if I'm not bothering you, then don't bother me. That part. Okay. Listen. Hey, pretty purple. What's up? Good morning. Good morning, boo. Good morning. And so I'm going to get ready to get up out of here. Let me just say, okay, boo. Thank you. Thank you for catching the replay. Let me just say, pour into them that pour into you. That's very important. Because if you don't pour into people that pour into you, something ain't right. Okay, I'm going to leave that right there because I don't want that to go into a whole nother subject. I'm trying to get out of here before say 40 minutes. Okay, so pour into them that pour into you. Pray for them. Pray for everybody so that everybody is prayed for. Welcome everybody to the Potluck Lounge. And I will see you guys on these YouTube streets because I'm out here. I love you too, sis. I'm out here in these motherfucking streets. I'm out here early. So watch out. I'm hitting links. Watch out. Okay. I'm hitting links. Okay. That part. Okay. You have a nice day too, Dreamy. Thank you for coming through this morning. Okay. And sitting through this bullshit that I'm talking. I ain't saying nothing that goddamn important. Just a bunch of bullshit running off at the goddamn mouth early in the goddamn morning. Up with bullshit. Okay. But I did take a shower. I get my shower and stuff early. I did brush my teeth. So y'all do got nice fresh breath. I did not have my cup of tea. Really, I haven't had my cup of tea because I'm thinking about having me something cold to drink instead of a cup of tea. Although It is cold outside. Okay, y'all, let me, nope, before the 40-minute mark. Bye, y'all. See y'all out here in the streets. Bye.